Hi, I'm Sophie and I'm the founder of Funraising. Funraising is a collective that I started about 2 years ago, and it's done events. We've raised a lot of money for charity, and we're kind of moving into becoming a media platform which sort of covers good people doing good things. I was quite interested in writing and just was really interested in social issues as well. So sort of combined those interests and thought I'll just make my own thing. It started off as a blog, very like grassroots in a way. It's all about inspiring people to get doing things that they've never done before. Things that would sort of pop up and it would feel like fate that I'd seen them and that we'd help them out. Special Delivery, which is our last event last year, was inspired by the work of a photographer who'd gone out to Bhopal, and he just popped up on my Facebook feed, and I thought, you know, I've never heard of the Bhopal disaster of 1984 as a media platform to sort of spread the word, and that's sort of what the events were doing, not just raising money, but raising awareness. It's hard to say what my favourite project has been because we've done such a variety. Like, we've done art events, we've done an acid house event, and we're currently doing a documentary. So they're all very different, but I think just because I've always been so interested in film, the documentary's it's becoming my favourite quite quickly. So initially, fundraising was just a small thing. I mean, it's still pretty small, but when it was like in its baby months, I just went on a community group on Facebook, and I just posted on there, like, is anyone, sort of like just scoping out interest, is anyone interested in donating art for an art auction for the mental health charity Mind? And I didn't think I'd hear anything back, but you know, I started getting emails about it, and yeah, I think I barely had to look because people were just so keen on helping out and using their creativity for a good cause. It was meant to be, I barely had to lift a finger. I guess the first time that I felt like that was at Artbox, when there was just so many people coming up and saying, hey, this is great, because I mean, no one's got to fake a reaction. They can kind of come and go, you know, an event's an event, and they didn't know that I was involved. And then when they found out, they'd come over, and I just have, you know, there was a lot of responses, and we raised about £1,300 for our first event. And then, but nowadays, I feel like my proudest moments are actually at the very small meetings that the core group have, because we have a very sociocratic approach, and I feel like everyone's really respectful of each other's opinions, and yeah, everyone's really keen on working hard, and it's nice. I like to hope that people have seen what we do, just because it's quite small scale. I hope people have just come to the events and thought, this is cool, and you know what, they're not professionals, they've just had a stab at it and it's gone all right. Like, I hope it's just inspired people to act on their creative impulses, not to think, oh, I can't do it, that kind of thing, because you can do little things every day that could lead to something bigger and make a bigger impact. So I hope our impact has been just to encourage people to make an impact. At the moment, we're quite focused on our documentary because we've never done it before, and it feels like quite a big job. And you know what, with film, it's actually harder to get more people involved, but we really want to retain our like sociocratic structure. So it means that things take a little bit more time sometimes. So I don't think we've got like a plan. Just like always, we're kind of just letting things fall in line, seeing where it goes, having a go, and just having a bit of fun. You know, fundraising is available to follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And to look out for our next documentary, well, our first documentary.